Hello everyone, welcome back to Concord College Admissions, and today we're going to be talking about selecting your classes. Hello everyone, welcome back to Concord College Admissions. This is Julie, your host, and I'm a graduate of USC and Harvard University and now the founder of Passion Prep. And if you didn't get a chance to do so yet, I highly recommend that you attend our intro training. It is completely free and you'll learn everything that you need to know about college admission trends, acceptance rates, what is it that colleges are looking for, and at the end you'll learn more about how we help our students get accepted into their dream colleges. So the intro training link is www.passionprep.com/masterclass. I'll put in text here, but you could also click on the link directly in the description box. So today we're going to be talking about class selections. And when we talk about college admissions, we spend a lot of energy on how am I going to stand out? Am I competitive enough? How am I going to beat the low acceptance rates? So you tend to think you have to do something really big or grand to stand out, but there are also many little things that build up that's going to make a huge difference in getting accepted into your dream colleges. And so one of them is going to be class selections. So class selections are really important more than ever because now SAT and ACT exams are not always required. So, some colleges look at them, some colleges don't. And so the only controllable factor, the only thing that the colleges will always look at 100% without a doubt is going to be your high school transcript. And what goes inside your high school transcript? They are your class selections and your GPA. So what you decide to take during your high school years is going to be really important because it's going to show a lot about your academic interests, the patterns, and all of that. So the first strategy in selecting your high school classes is going to be rigor. You want to take a lot of honors, AP. If your school is an IB school, then a lot of IB classes. And so colleges want to see that you are challenging yourself. You're taking rigorous classes, and they look at that very carefully. It's almost as if they are counting how many you're taking. Obviously every high school offers different set of classes. Our students would say, oh, my school doesn't offer AP World History, my school doesn't offer AP Calc BC. And so in those kinds of situations, we will have to come up with an individualized plan for you. But, the rule is you want to take a good amount of AP honors classes, and especially colleges do want to see that you're taking honors in English, no matter what major you decide to pursue. So rigor, very important. The second strategy for choosing your high school classes is going to be evidences of your academic interest. So for example, let's say you're trying to get into the pre-med direction and I don't really see you taking AP Calc or AP Physics or AP Bio or AP Chem. That kind of tells me that you're saying two different things basically. You're saying, I want to major in, pre-med majors, but I didn't really take classes that support that major. And so that is the reason why it is really important for you to identify what your academic interest is, because after all, that's why you're going to college. And most of the students I see, they think about their major, way later down the road. And majors are something that you can always change, but you do want to have one set in place and ready to go so what high school classes or summer programs or research positions you should be pursuing. The third tip in choosing your high school classes is going to be taking 4 years of foreign language. In high school setting, counselors will tell you, oh, you only have to have 2 years of foreign language, but that's going to be the high school graduating requirement. What we're talking about here is what's going to help you stand out in the competitive Ivy League and top-tier college admissions process. And even like, I would say mid-tier colleges, they like 4 years of foreign languages. And so this is something that a lot of students don't know about. When students enroll in our Passion Project Bootcamp program, they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that I had to do that. So we, have to restructure their schedule a little bit so that they will have 4 years of foreign language. And I don't know why colleges like this so much. I took 4 years of Spanish in high school and I don't remember anything. So this is not my advice, okay? This is just something that colleges are looking at very carefully. So they do want to see 4 years of foreign language. And if you need help with, how you can do that. Another good example is like students will take 3 years of foreign language and they're like, okay, I should be good, kind of thing. And that's where the mistake happens. The fourth tip is not directly related to high school class selections, but basically what you want to show inside your transcript. And, this has more to do with GPA. And I've had students in the past where they would come into our program with a couple of B's and C's, and our goal is to really help them increase their GPA, get mostly or straight A's. And so doing well in school and getting good grades, taking the right AP, IB honor classes, they're very important. And sometimes students will not pay attention to their transcript so much, but then they'll pay so much attention to oh my gosh, I need to do something crazy to stand out. But it's if your transcript is not where it should be, then you're kind of focusing on the wrong things. And so this is just a general last tip for you for this video, which is to challenge yourself, but at the same time, know what your strength is, what your weaknesses is when it comes to subject matters, because we don't want you to just overwhelm yourself with rigorous classes just because. So we have to be strategic, do some research about the teachers, the exams, the classes, and then you want to be very smart with how you choose your classes so that you can get a lot of A's. That's the goal, right? Challenging classes, good grades. That's exactly what you want to show. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. That lets me know that you find these videos helpful. And I highly recommend that you go into our intro training. It is completely free. It's going to be at passionprep.com/masterclass. And I'm also on Instagram, so make sure to follow me on Instagram at passion_prep, so that you can get more tips, more strategies, and be a part of our community. So that's it for today's video. I'll be back with another one very soon. Bye everyone.